Hey guys, back with another video. This is an exercise that I've done in the past that I really liked. It helped me a lot to understand people's habits, their time management, how they think, how they operate. So what the exercise is I want you to write down 3 to 6 people that you really want to be like. And then once you have those people written out, it can be people online, it can be people that you just know in your community, but it needs to be people that you really have an understanding of who they really are and not just someone they're portraying to be. And then you're gonna have to spend a little bit of time actually finding information out on what are they reading, what are they studying, what kind of clothes do they wear, what kind of car do they drive, what kind of house do they. You can go on and on and on, but it's really an attitude thing. I want you to start seeing the similarities in people's attitudes. There's a lot of people that I look up to that do amazing things all the time that are never even talked about, donating hundreds and hundreds and millions of dollars no one ever even knows about, right? That have started charities and that are building schools for children and housing. And I mean, these are amazing, wonderful people that aren't just wealthy, they're actually giving and receiving. They gave, more came in. They gave, more came in. They gave, more came in, right? And you start being aware that you have to give, right? This is the whole point of this exercise, is you're going to become very aware that you have to give. You can't not give, right? And then I've done videos before on the receiving, right? You have to become a wonderful receiver, right? Because you've given, you deserve to receive, right? And so as you're changing these fixed ideas that are in your mind, where you don't feel good enough, think you're good enough, deserve anything, right? Those are going to start fading away. And you're going to start really understanding the receiving process, because the receiving process then magnifies the giving process. And then now you gave more, and now you receive more, and then you gave more, right? And then what happens is you stop worrying about things. You're not living in lack and limitation anymore, right? You give a whole bunch out and you know a whole bunch is coming back in, right? You just go along with your day doing the things that you need to be doing, being a good person, right? You've written these 3 to 6 people down. You're starting to spend a little bit of time every day finding who they really are, right? What kind of clothes are they wearing? Like I said, you can go as far as what kind of house do they live in? What kind of cars do they drive, right? And you start just picturing being like that. But you're going to become aware that in being like them, you have to act like them, and you have to have the attitude that they have, right? If you're not freely giving, right? It doesn't have to be money. It can be time, love, kind words, smiles. I mean, you can start super small, right? A handwritten note. This will change your whole life right here. Just start giving people little handwritten notes. Every time you meet someone or every time you have a good experience with someone, just write them a little 3-sentence handwritten note, right? They'll never forget you, right? And as you keep growing, right, that's going to come back to you. Someday they're going to be like, oh, yeah. And you stay in touch, and they're right. They're just going to be like, hey, you want to be involved in this thing we're working on? I need you guys to become very aware, and I've said it multiple times, but I would rather have amazing, wonderful relationships than $1 million. In the beginning, I didn't feel that way. I thought I needed the $1 million, then I could create these wonderful relationships, and then right. But that's not what really happens, right? You build these amazing relationships, and you find these amazing people, and you start. You got to walk to the terror bear. You got to send them a letter. You got to call them. You got to say, hey, I know your time's extremely valuable, but can we go to coffee for 15 minutes? And then you make sure you have every question written out. Their time is extremely valuable. You do not want to waste their time. You don't show up at the coffee place and then try to think of things that you wanted to ask. You have a list, and you're short and sweet and precise, and I promise you, they will just spew out gold, right? Now you're the gathering stage, right? What do we know about gathering? I've told you guys before, right? It's wonderful, feels good, makes you feel happy, but you don't change your results with just the information. You got to take the action. They're going to suggest actions. You have to take those actions, right? So once again, 3 to 6 people. You pick them. Could be people online, right? Like I said, it can be people in your community, people in your family, whoever you really respect that are doing amazing things in life that you want to be like, right? And then you just start acting like them, right? And it's attitude, right? I really want you guys to focus on the attitude of the person, right? Are they different when they're around you than when they're not around you, right? All these things you start paying attention, and you'll weed out some people that you thought were really amazing, maybe they're not, right? They might just be betraying how amazing they are. So yeah, do this exercise. It really helped me a lot. And then just start to process, you know what I mean? Just a little something fun to do so you can really start to understand the next level of, right? We're working on all these things. You guys are very aware of the things that you need to be doing. Now you get to actually take it to the next level where, okay, if I was going to be like this person, what would that look like? How do they dress? Do I need to dress like them? I need to talk like them. I need to think like them. I need to act like them, right? Do this exercise. Let me know. Thanks, guys. Keep liking and subscribing. We got a lot of things happening this month. I'm really scared, but it's all going to work out. It's going to be amazing. Thanks, guys. Have a great day. Bye.